Almost 40 kilometres east of Masterton sits Whareama School, where teaching principal Darren Kerr is New Zealand's only primary school teacher to have won the National Excellence Award this year.
It's humbling, you know, like we just come to work every day and do your job, and I guess probably the biggest thing out of it has been the recognition, I guess, that what we're doing, we seem to be doing fairly well, and to be recognised by a national outfit like them is pretty cool. You hear stories from parents and other community members about how they think the school is going and how well it's going, but until you actually get it from a national organisation, it sort of reinforces, yeah, what you're doing, you seem to be doing okay at. So
it's the first time he's been nominated in 24 years of teaching. Getting the award involved a rigorous process and being interviewed by a panel.
I started off as a chef actually, and then I did a few other different jobs and sort of couldn't find my niche. And I can remember one day working at a TAB, I was actually managing in Stokes Valley, sort of thought about, yeah, there's got to be a better challenge to life. And then a school bus pulled up at the Stokes Valley pool, and all the kids jumped off, and the kids are running around, tearing around everywhere, and the teachers were tearing around everywhere. I thought, man, that looks like a good challenge. And so I went from there, and I've always enjoyed being around I've got nieces and nephews, and enjoyed being around kids, and so went to Teachers College from 95 to 97, and then moved to the Wairarapa and have taught up here since.
Kerr has been head of Whareama School for just under a decade.
Yeah, so what I enjoy most about teaching is those light bulb moments with the kids, where you see that they have clicked onto a concept or a theory, or you've taught it in the right way that's engaged them and made them understand. And those are and sometimes it takes, you know, a short period of time, sometimes it's over a long period of time, but it's when you see they click and they've got it, you know that you've done something right in your teaching to ensure that they've understood that concept that you're teaching, and those are probably the times that I enjoy the most in teaching.
The rural school has 55 children, and Kerr is teaching them not only what's in the syllabus, but skills for life.
I'm a fan of project-based learning and kids learning things and using that learning for a purpose. I don't believe there's a purpose of learning something if you're not going to use that information or that knowledge that you've gained. So learning just to fill knowledge and fill skill space, to me, is not relevant. I think the most important thing is what they're learning and what they're understanding, they're actually using it in a real life concept, and whether it's, you know, creating a prototype for a storage tank of water, or whether it's designing a new bicycle or something to better their lives with. I think that's the important part of teaching. It's that being able to use the knowledge for a purpose. And I think too, development of not only those core skills like reading, writing and maths, and they need the basics and all those, but I'm a huge fan, and my philosophy is around teaching learner qualities to kids as well, so that they're able to be self-managers and creative and reflective and collaborate with other people, because those are the skills that you need, not only at school but also through the whole of your life. So we don't have those skills naturally, so they actually have to be taught, just like reading, writing and maths does.
And while he may have taken out the big prize, Kerr says there are plenty of great teachers in New Zealand.
I'm just one of the lucky ones who've been able to be recognised for it, but there's a heap of people doing a heap of amazing stuff out there, and yeah, some of the stuff that we're doing in schools is fantastic, and yeah, keep that up. Everyone needs to keep up what they're doing and keep battling every day and keep working hard.
The awards are now in their 27th year, with other awards being given to the country's top early childhood and secondary school teachers. Ursula Kay, Local Focus.